What's going on, guys? So that was a mega commentary, which is gonna be to talk about this Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, and then also, I guess, a little bit on the walkthrough side, because I obviously have finished Left 4 Dead 2 at this point, and I believe that should also be it, really, with stuff to mention. So first and foremost, I'll just start with the gameplay itself. This one is a G36 match, and just like my previous gameplay, I was pretty much grenade launcher challenge grinding the, I think, 20 kills required to complete. And yeah, I didn't really get to properly play those last two matches that I showed in the previous gameplay, so in this one I joined into another one afterwards, which was to obviously continue it and try and finish it up. And yeah, after this match I would actually reach prestige 20 again, which is really nice because that means what I had lost from the D ranking not too many gameplays ago has pretty much been gained back now. I have everything that I had missed for the most part, and even some more stuff that I never probably would have unlocked, like certain emblems and titles and so on. So it was really great to know that I could at least get into a match that at first for a while seemed really normal to me, and actually find out that it was actually a, I guess, a modded lobby or whatever that would unlock everything for you. So that was great to know. I only realized it as soon as I tried to change my class and I noticed all the weapons being level 31, which obviously was odd to me given that I know I haven't really finished any guns, and seeing them all 31 all of a sudden is obviously a little bit weird. And it was also a little bit weird to see it with secondaries in particular, because level 10 is obviously where the max level is for those. But it is what it is. I'm just happy I could get everything back, and there's only one gun that I didn't get the max level for, being the XM25 launcher. I don't know why I didn't give the level 31 for that one, but I don't really want to try and level that one up either, because I know it was quite a pain in the ass to go through back then as well. I'm just happy it's over. I don't really want to continue anymore with Modern Warfare 3's level hunting and such in a game that I know has cheaters and modders and that sort of stuff. So this will be the last gameplay that I'll show with my main account where I play, and the only real thing that I wish could be changed as well is obviously my stats, because they were also hit by the D-ranking in quite a negative way. So that's the only thing now at this point that has been affected by everything. But if I do want to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which is obviously gonna be for fun, it will be on my second account that I will most likely hop in and play and see what I can do, just to make sure I don't risk losing everything once again on my main account. And yeah, I don't know moving forward how much I'll upload with Modern Warfare 3 because of this. It obviously depends on how much I enjoy playing it, and also what I get to join into and all that sort of stuff, but time will tell. That was the quick update there with Modern Warfare 3. Next up is the walkthrough side of things, because, well, Left 4 Dead is over, as I mentioned before, and I've obviously in my previous commentaries said, especially with the time when I was doing Life is Strange True Colors and Kena Bridge of Spirits, I was also planning on doing the remastered collection at some point when it would release in the future back then. It has released at this point, which I did kinda want to play day one and just record and go through to get the platinum trophies more than anything, and then obviously get the parts up and ready to upload and so on. But the game has been releasing with some different issues and so on, so I decided to wait for more fixes and all that stuff, and also knowing that there's a 60 FPS mode coming next month or something like that, I think I'll just wait it out and see what will happen there first, and then I'll eventually just play it and go through the two games and get my 2 platinums and such, and then also upload the walkthrough on the channel. Then there's also Infamous Second Son, which I remember I said back then as well quickly I would consider doing at some point, with the evil ending and on expert difficulty, because I was also planning on eventually getting the platinum trophy for that game, and so far I haven't really had the time to do so. And it's not really because I want to do it right now, because I know Horizon Forbidden West is coming in a few days from now as of recording this commentary, so I think that will take a lot of my time, and I think that will also be a game that will give me enough of the open world stuff to play before I would need another break from it in general, since I do prefer shorter and more linear type of games. But I'll wait a little bit more with the Infamous Second Son stuff and see whenever I now feel like it in the future. Then lastly, as a walkthrough consideration I had was Sackboy: A Big Adventure, which is a game that I was considering around this time as well, because it is a 3D platformer game that I actually thought looked really fun, and I've been enjoying other genres of games more than first-person shooters for a little while now, because they kind of all feel stale. They aren't really having that long-lasting appeal to them as much as they used to, and a lot of games also release kind of broken and so on, so it's not really as fun as it used to be. But looking at other games, at least from a single player / co-op side of things, those different games that I can play, Sackboy was one of them I considered to also do a walkthrough of. Didn't really have a partner to play with just like that online, so I decided to scrap the walkthrough plan that I was considering with that game here on this channel, because it is a very difficult game to actually go through solo. I struggled quite a bit more than I thought I would with the game, so instead I'll eventually just look into starting up some more uploads on the Vapes channel again, and eventually I'll just play through it with my cousin instead and upload it there as a co-op thing, which I think is gonna be pretty fun to quickly get something going there once more. It's been a while since me and him have actually uploaded something together on that channel when it comes to co-op stuff. So that's a quick walkthrough update for that. And with that said, I have also thought about obviously what's next with the multiplayer side of things. I only quickly mentioned Modern Warfare 3. Other things that I've thought about is obviously Black Ops 2 now, because I have a couple of guns that I know got to Prestige 100% and pretty much get all the attachments unlocked. Then I still have Advanced Warfare, but the player count is so low, on PlayStation at least, that I don't think it would be something that I could maintain on a somewhat daily basis or something like that. So I'll just see with that game, but I've considered it at least. And only downside though right now, besides the player count, is also the supply drops not opening now. I don't know why, but that's a little bit of an issue, because it's usually something that I use just to gain some more extra XP and get myself up the levels a little bit faster. And knowing that I can't really open any supply drops because I've stacked up a few now at this point, it obviously sucks, and I'm actually also really close to another Prestige, so I hope it will be something that I can eventually figure out how to get them to open again, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, Advanced Warfare is another one. Then Infinite Warfare, technically speaking, I always said that I wanted to wait for double XP and such. I don't know if Infinity Ward plans to ever keep on supporting it, because it didn't seem like it after I noticed around Christmas and New Year they didn't, for the first time since launch, do any sort of double XP event for the game, which is kind of surprising to me to some extent, while at the same time it does make sense, I guess, because it's such an old game. But I hope there's going to be more double XP, otherwise I'll just have to eventually play it more without it and see how far I can go with the weapon levels, because I still have some weapons to Prestige and attachment grind for. And then there's Black Ops 4 technically as well, and World War 2. Now these two games, I don't really play them too much. I only play them from time to time. Nothing that I would really say just yet that I would really fully invest a lot of time into and grind with the remaining stuff I have with World War 2, for example, or all the different stuff I still have yet to do in Black Ops 4 with the Prestiges and so on. And then last but not least, there's Modern Warfare Remastered, which I am very close to completing with what I can and want to do right now with camos and unlocking weapons and so on. So I've been grinding the camos for Kamchatka 12, the Rangers and the 44 Magnum for the recent time, and have finally gotten them a little bit earlier this month, which was great. And I also managed to unlock the prokolot pistol, which I uploaded in a gameplay yesterday, and I've been obviously continuing to camo hunt immediately afterwards with that pistol, and so far it's been quite a difficult journey with that pistol, but I'm at least getting some progress done. And after that I only have one pistol left to actually unlock, and then go for camos of that gun, and then that'll be it, with every single gun having gold unlocked for it. And that is the BR9, I think, or BR6 or something like that, basically the World War 2 gun from what I remember. And I'm a little bit far off with the scraps, because I spent what I had saved up for the prokolot, and I still am missing a few different pieces of the collection to actually finish it. So I'm gonna have to play it eventually as I finish the prokolot pistols camo hunting. I'm gonna have to play it a little bit more for fun and use some different weapons that I now feel like using, and well, obviously save up to eventually unlock that pistol. But yeah, that is the quick update there, I guess, with the different things. And that is pretty much all I have to say for now. Thank you so much for staying around for this long if you did, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.